Hey, what's going on, guys? Effects here, and today I'm back with another video. Now today we have a division video, division 2, and now I'm going to be basically going over a leveling up guide. Now there is a little bit of noise in the background, so I'm going to try to keep my mic like tucked in and make sure I actually just talk into it. So basically division 2 is out, and now I'm pretty much I'm level 30 as of now, but when I had like the topics made, I wasn't level 30, but I'm level 30 now, so I'm talking about, I'm saying the clips in the video is not level 30, obviously. So basically, I'm gonna give you the guide that you guys are gonna need to level up early and basically save a long time, probably nearly maybe save 8 hours, because the whole leveling up story for the average player is going to take about 20 to 25 hours, right? So you can save yourself 8 hours, cut it down to around 15 to 17 to hit level 30, and level 30 is basically a whole different game. 1 to 30 is pretty much just the story. It's a 25-hour story pretty much. If you're just going through it, like not speed running, and then you're just a regular basic player. Probably longer if you're just taking your time and just searching everything. But it's about 20 to 25 hours pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Whether that's solo, duo, trio, quadruple. Like if you're in a group of 4, you can do it obviously faster, cut it down to 20, but those are the amount of hours you're looking for. Now, basically, to level up faster now, this is what you're going to want to do, right? And I'm going to go over it. This is how I'm going to break down this video. I'm going to go over it, basically talk to you guys about it, and then at the end, I'm going to state everything, but I'm going to be showing you guys so you guys can see a visual look off of it. So basically, you're going to want to save a lot of your early game gear, basically. And so the early game green gear and the blue gear, deconstruct some of them, but save a lot of them, right? What you're going to want to save them for is for when you unlock the projects. And you don't have to save them, just make sure you're donating them to the projects every time you complete a different part of the map. You complete a different part of the map, and you're going to unlock new projects in that side of the map. So make sure you're donating those to your projects. Those are going to give you a lot of XP. So you can you don't even have to save them. You can just donate them, and then once you donate them, they basically gonna still be there, and then you're gonna have to do the other little parts like collect SHD tech in that side of town, or collect or like donate more resources after you complete a control point in that side of town. Now that is basically going to allow you to basically hold off XP. So you can basically hold off that, right? You can basically donate that, do one of the things, and hold off that XP until where there's going to be an XP hump. There's sometimes going to be XP humps to where you're going to be far behind, maybe 3 levels behind a main mission, right? The goal of this is pretty much you want to do the story missions first, then all the side patrol missions, and then save the side missions for when you are done with the story missions. Why? Because the side missions are going to give you a third of your XP bar no matter what level you are. So pretty much it's going to be a third of your XP bar no matter what level you are. I think there's a couple side missions that give you slightly more, but for the most part they're going to give you a third of your bar, like guaranteed. So whether you're level 7 and you get a third of your bar at level 7, or you're level 26, 25, 27 and you're getting a third of your XP bar. That's the difference between 10,000 XP and 100,000 XP. So you want to save those side missions for the end. Now you can get away with doing a couple side missions, like 3 or 4, because I counted on the map. I'm going to show you guys at the end. You can get away with doing a couple side missions. So yes, you can do a couple if you're under the XP hump. But that's why I say do the control points and stuff like that. Those are going to put you over the hump. The control points plus the bounties are going to put you over the hump. There's going to be a hump that you're going to hit at around level 14, where the main mission is level 16, and it's kind of hard to do, like especially if you're doing it like with solo or something, like because I kind of ran through a lot of these missions solo, and it's not that easy. So there's a couple humps that you're gonna need to basically do, so you might want to do a side mission here and there. Now basically in the beginning of the game, you're going to want to buy cheap holsters and chest pieces and masks when you have like a little bit of credits early game, and save the green gear basically, and you donate that to projects. If you know what I'm saying, you can donate that to projects if you don't feel like doing the other method. Now the other method is just saving. Now this is what I know people are going to think about doing, but please do not make the same mistake. Deconstruct pretty much everything, you know what I'm saying, unless like your whatever loadout you're going to have, keep it. You know what I'm saying? And every time you get a better gear, upgrade it. If it's not just a higher level gear, it has to be better. You know what I'm saying? Upgrade it. But until level 30, none of the gear that you have matters. The only time you want to keep a gear, right? The only time you want to keep a piece of gear is if it has a good talent on it. Now, because you can have a blue armor with a good talent, and you can recalibrate it into a gold armor that has a bad talent. And I'll show you guys how to do that in another video, but that's a whole different system. So basically, deconstruct every single item you get on your road to level 30 except if it has a talent on it, and do not keep duplicate talent items. Like if you have a talent on it, maybe keep 2 at most, but if it has 2 talents that you like, weapon talents or gear talents, keep them. But besides that, deconstruct everything. Like 1 to level like 18, deconstruct everything. I think like around like level 18, 19, 20 was when I started getting like a lot of talent armors. Keep some of them, but deconstruct all of them for the most part. Like, I wasted so much time every time I was done with a mission trying to hoard some items, trying to get the best in slot for level 10, best in slot for level 8, best in slot for level 12. Like, we wasted so much time just trying to like do stupid stuff. I mean, obviously that's how the game is want to be played, but if you want to speed run this and you want to get a faster way, then don't do that. Basically, a brief overview of the Ultimate Leveling Guide Division. Basically, do all the story missions, then the side patrol missions, and then do the projects for experience. Save the side missions for when you are done with the story missions, or if you're like on a little hump that you feel like you need to get over. Save some of the early level gear that you get, the green gear and the blue gear, for donating to projects. Don't keep deconstruct everything, but then pretty much deconstruct everything else you know what I'm saying, until you get gear with weapon talents on it and stuff like that, and talents that you like. If you get duplicate talents, just leave them. They're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. Once you hit to level 14 hump, that was kind of the hump that I was at. Basically, you can do other stuff like bounties and stuff. Okay, so basically right here, guys, I'm at the settlement right here, and this is pretty much where you're going to be doing all your projects. Now, the projects settlement, you unlock this early game, so don't worry. Basically, the projects, you're going to be wanting to donate your gear here. Now, you're going to donate your gear here, and you're going to want to do this early and often. Pretty much every time you get into a new area, you want to come back and donate the gear here, and whatever else, like donate it, because you can still finish. You can donate the gear first and then finish up the extra activities and objectives that you can do after. Just make sure you donate the gear here and then deconstruct the rest. Like I was saying, you donate the gear here, like I'm saying, you donate your little titanium, your little gloves, your little backpacks, etc., etc., and then you're gonna get a big XP jump. Now you guys are gonna see I'm gonna be getting a big XP jump from donating the backpacks. Sometimes it's gonna make you fast travel to the theater or the settlement or wherever, you know what I'm saying, certain places that you need to fast travel to get your XP. So once you donate all of this stuff, make sure you're always doing this, especially when you're under an XP hump, because you're gonna want to be doing missions like 2 levels under. So like once you come over here, donate this, you get the 30,000 XP from whatever level it is. You know what I'm saying, it's gonna scale towards you. But as you can see, guys, you know what I'm saying, easy money. Now I'm level 23, and I'm going to show you guys right here. I finished all the main missions pretty much, and I'm level 23. So you're basically, the goal, like I said earlier, you're going to want to do the main missions first, and then the control points, and then the side missions. You know what I'm saying, pretty much. Or the main missions and then the side missions, and then finish up control points here and there. Control points are basically the side missions are going to give you a third of XP. Control points are, I'm pretty sure they're like a sixth of XP. So 6 control points to a level, 3 side missions to a level, and then the main missions just bump you up a level, sometimes a level and a half, sometimes 2 levels. So see the side missions right here. I'm pretty much speeding over it in the clip that I had, but I think it came out to about 21 side missions, which is basically 7 levels of experience. Now I already did a couple of them, so that didn't really count. So if you did a couple of them, that's what I'm saying, you can do a couple of them as well. So look at the control points though right here. The control points are 47,000 experience, and the side mission is 94,000 experience. Now I think I showed the side missions right here. So you're basically, yeah, the side missions are 94 and the control points are 47. So I'm pretty sure it's a third for the side mission of your bar and a sixth for the side mission, the sixth of your bar for the control mission. Now you can do 6 control missions to level up or 3 side missions to level up. That's why I say do that way first. Now another thing, this is really huge, is once you get to level 30, you're going to want to do your strongholds. Now the stronghold at level 30 is basically going to start pushing you up into world tiers. Once you get to level 30 or 28, you can do the stronghold at 28, but I recommend 30. Basically do this one, and then the 28 one is going to unlock the 31. The 31 is going to start pushing you into world tiers. Now world tier 1, you unlock this stronghold, you go into world tier 1, then world tier 2, world tier 3, world tier 4. You know what I'm saying? Those strongholds are basically like, they're like kind of like breakers that are gonna like allow you to get other gear and move into different world tiers. Pretty much, I'll explain that in another video. Now, pretty much, yeah, I'm basically gonna show you guys what like I use the Hive Revive. I think this is the best thing for like solo play, because it basically gives you a free revive. It doesn't proc all the time. It's not perfect. I think it's still bugged, or it might be working as intended. Sometimes it procs, sometimes it doesn't. I know it doesn't proc in a team all the time. Like, you have to actually place it down like before you die if you're in a team, but when you're solo, it usually procs. And the chem launcher. So I think the Hive Revive is the best, plus the chem launcher. The chem launcher is basically a little heal that you basically, it's an armor heal. You basically pop it and it just heals your armor, but it keeps refilling like every 10 seconds. So you're basically gonna always have it up and available to use. You can either use that or the armor drone above you, but I think the armor drone is better for a group. Like, I would use this in the armor drone instead of the Hive Revive, and I would have somebody else run the Hive Revive, because I like to play aggressive and push, because I don't like to shoot from afar, because it's better when you play aggressive in this game, because, you know what I'm saying, obviously it's a slower pace, but it's, you know what I mean, it's a slower pace when you play safe, but it's actually better if you play aggressive. Now, that was the vendor that you're going to want to sell your stuff to. This is the recalibrate. I mean, this is the blueprint station. This is for like mods, especially early game. Mods are kind of useful early game, but I wouldn't waste your time on it like until you get to level 30. And yeah, pretty much that's pretty much it, honestly. And thank you guys for watching the video. This is the complete guide to leveling in the Division. This is everything you need to know, tips, tricks, and all. I'm out.